What's up, guys? It's Craig here at AudioLevel DJ Store. Just working on an old school warehouse rave mix that I'm going to put out on Facebook Live, hopefully this evening. If not, it'll be tomorrow. And I'm going to mix it on the Reloop RP8000 Mark II turntables, which I have right here. And while I'm over at this station, I haven't used these. They're a great piece of kit. I haven't used them in ages, so they deserve a little bit more love. But as I'm setting this up and doing a bit of prepping, I'm having to do some MIDI mapping. Now, it's going to be a short video because I covered it more extensively in another vid. If you haven't seen that, it's on the page. Go and check it out. But I'm just going to give you a little sort of insight into how you can maximize performance and make things simpler for yourself, depending on what hardware or what kit it is that you're using. So anyone that's used DVS with turntables will know that pitch bend is a very, very handy thing to have at your disposal. Pitch bend. Now, if you've seen any of my older videos from the house with the techniques and using Serato, I would have had this up here, and a lot of times I'm coming up in there because pitch bend, give it a little push and sort of a little bit of drag. Now, this particular setup that I'm rolling off here doesn't have that pitch bend functionality is inside the software, but there's no physical buttons for tactile hands-on control on the mixer or down here. Now, with these being MIDI devices, MIDI mappable, okay? So we've got several user banks. So what I've done is just go ahead and just map a couple of key functions that are missing. So one being obviously pitch bend, which is a demo. Just put pitch bend, slow, fast here. So we'll slow it down. And we'll speed it up. Alright, nice and handy. I've also master tempo, or in my case here, pitch and time with a plugin. Key correction, as it's also known as. Really handy to have a button to turn that off and on. On every controller, there's a button. Well, more or less every controller, there's a button. Again, there's not one here. So I want to be able to turn that off and on if I'm using an acapella or cutting or scratching. I want to disable the master tempo, key correction, pitch and time. And then when I'm playing tracks, you know, further away from their original tempo, I want to have that activated so they don't sound, you know, chipmunks or I'll demo that in fact I'll speed this up so that it's activated at the minute, so it's going to keep it in key no matter where I play it, no matter how slow or how fast it's going to stay in key. So I'm going to speed it up. I'll turn off the key correction, master tempo, pitch and time. Turn it back on. Alright, so handy to have that. I've also activated, what else did I put? Oh yes, effects. So with this mixer here, I've got access to the software effects, but I can't change the parameters, the beat values. So for example, if I put on this delay, half a beat delay here, I can't lengthen or shorten the value there via any buttons on the mixer or these. So I've put it up in here. So and take it down to a quarter. You see that there? So that button, just shortening and lengthening that beat parameter there. And what else did I do? That went off. Oh yes, so I've just mapped the McLean echo out here because again I can't activate that, so I can just do this. And then I want to go back to my cues. Go back to there. Back to my cues. So, just, you know, use what's around you. And there's another little teaser of this mix. Big pianos, more break style, warehouse rave coming at you.